Welcome back to the screencast. This video is going to be about the while loop. So let's get started. Now a while loop is used for iterating over some condition. So let's say you want to print out all the numbers from 1 to 10. So this is how you'll use the while loop to do that. First initialize I to 0 or 1, then give a condition after the while keyword. Now I want to print all the numbers from 1 to 10, so I'll give while I less than equal to 10, and I'll perform some operation here. Now after this, what I have to do is I have to add a condition. Now this condition would be I plus equal to 1. The reason behind that is for this block will get executed until this condition becomes changes its what you can say, basically the evaluation of this condition changes. So initially I equal to 1 and I less than equal to 10 is true, and that is why the print of I statement is going to be executed. The moment I becomes greater than basically greater than of 10, so the moment I becomes equal to 11, this statement will get executed. Now we have to use this plus equal to, that is increment operator, to ensure that we do not hit a infinite loop. So let me give an example of how to hit an infinite loop. Now in the above loop, what I have done is I am just initializing I to 1 as 1, and then for while I less than equal to 10 I am printing I. So here it will keep on printing 1 infinitely. So you can see over here that it has gone into an infinite loop, and I'll have to kill the session. So Windows users, you might have to stop your terminal and start it again. Mac and Linux, you can hit Control C until the program stops. So let's analyze what happened here. If you see this bar over here and you see the output that we got, so this says that we had hit an infinite loop. Now what is an infinite loop? Whenever you're looping by using the while loop inside Python and you forget to give the increment or decrement operation on the variable that is used for the condition matching, then we hit a infinite loop because the value of I never changes. Now in this program the value of I didn't change ever, so what happened is it kept on printing I every time it went into the while loop. So giving an increment or decrement condition is extremely important for a while loop. Now let's see an example of a perfect while loop. Yes. So now it didn't go on printing 1 each time, because what it did was for each iteration while I was less than equal to 10, it printed I and then it incremented I by 1. So initially I was 1, then it printed 1, then I became 2. It printed 2, then I became 3. It printed 3, then I became 4. It printed 4, and so on until the moment it became 11. So now 11 is false, and that is why it went out of the while loop. So to just demonstrate that, let's add a print statement. So you can see the moment it became 11, it went out of the while loop. Now what I can do is I can demonstrate the value of num when the while loop execution stops. Oh sorry, not num, I. So you can see when the program goes out of the while loop, the value of I is 11, and that is the reason why the while loop got killed, because I is no longer less than or equal to 10. It is 11, so it is greater than 10. So now let's print all the numbers in a reverse order. So what we have to do is initialize I to 10, then do this. because I no longer want to print all the numbers from 1 to 10. I want to print them from 10, 9, 8 onwards to 0 or 1. So what I'll do, I'll first initialize I to 10, then the condition that I'll run the loop on would be I greater than equal to 0. Then the increment decrement operation would be decrement by 1. Why? Because I want it to print each and every value from 10 to 1, and that happens only via decrementing the value by 1 for each iteration. So now let's check what it does. So the first time its value is 10 and 10 is greater than equal to 0, so it printed 10. Then it decremented I by 1. I is still greater than equal to 0. Then it printed I, that was 9. So it went on doing that until I became greater than or equal to 0. And the moment I was equal to 0, it printed the 0 value over here and it decremented I by 1. Now here again, when I is minus 1, it is less than 0. So the loop broke and it went to the print statement. In the print statement, it tells you that the value of I is minus 1. Now, this was just a basic operation of while loop. So let's take other operations of the while loop in the next video. Thank you for watching and please stay tuned.